My Hero Academia. Vigilantes, Season 2, Episode 4. Recap and Review. Episode 4 of My Hero Academia. Vigilantes Season 2 begins with Koichi training his new power. He tries to shoot his repulsion beam without anchoring himself, but it does work, and he falls on his back. Pop returns and scolds him. She says that helping people is okay, but using powerful attacks without a hero's license will get him in trouble. He agrees with her and goes on patrol, but he still does know he'll be forced to do more than that. A humanoid, octopus-like villain attacks the city, and Koichi tries his best to distract it. Koichi helps people escape, but the villain starts throwing debris at him. The vigilante has to make a run for it as well, while dragging the monster somewhere else. Meanwhile, Eraserhead is having a cup of coffee with the criminal brothers as he tries to gain more intel. Koichi barges in though, saying there's a villain on the way. Eraserhead does waste a beat and attempts to use his powers on the villain, but it does work. Still, that does stop him, and he imprisons the villain with his cloth. He relaxes, thinking the job is done, but the villain has another surprise. The monster unleashes a new set of hidden arms, revealing he's actually a squid, and clobbers the hero. As he's about to kill Eraserhead, Koichi rushes in and uses his repulsion attack to save him. The criminal duo also join the fight, transforming themselves and trying to attack the monster. However, none of their attacks proves to be too useful. Eraser orders Koichi to keep distracting the creature while they run somewhere safe. After a while, they arrive at the warehouse Kamayan has been living in. They brawl it out while the others prepare to fight as well. When the squid overpowers him, Koichi shoots a full-force repulsion beam that seems to hurt and anger the villain. The criminal duo attack as well, and everyone gets out of the warehouse. Eraserhead prepares a trap with his cloth that stops the villain from escaping and locks him in place. As things settle down, the hero tells the others to handle him while he takes out Koichi. However, Kamayan ends up giving the squid the chance to escape, which also causes the warehouse's destruction. The monster runs away, and the heroic group goes after him. Suddenly, the velocist villain appears and easily defeats the squid with his speed. He aspirates a fluid from the monster's body with a syringe and diminishes the heroes for having trouble dealing with him. He did expect for the squid to still be prepared to fight though. The monster throws a rock at him, hitting his face and making a small cut. That throws the velocist into a fit, as he admits he made the scar on his face on purpose, just so he'd like the person he admired. He can have such a weak and small scar near it. He starts beating down the monster until he reaches his limits and has to rest. He tells the squid to prepare, as he'll kill him in 5 seconds. Luckily for the monster, that's when Koichi arrives and sees them. The velocist escapes, and Koichi does understand what's happened. Eraserhead apprehends the villain and leaves the scene, curious about who beat the squid. The next day, Detective Tsukochi learns about what's happened, but none of them have a clue about who did it. Finally, My Hero Academia. Vigilantes Season 2 is showing us what it can be. The overall story surrounding the episode is still a little weak, but this was a big step up. This is what the show promised us it would be, and could have been all along. An anime about vigilantes teaming up to defeat street-level villains. Eraserhead is a vigilante, but his hero style perfectly fits the vibe of the show. He also works as a great leader for the group as he has more experience and can strategize what everyone should be doing. It has been great having him this season, as he's charismatic, smart, and strong. Unfortunately, we've been missing a character like that, especially after Knuckle Duster disappeared. It'd be amazing if we could get him to fight by Koichi's side more often, accidentally training the boy to be a hero. Speaking of him, one of the best things about this episode is seeing Koichi be intentional about getting stronger and fighting villains. If that's not what the show should have been about all along as well, then it's hard to know what story it should follow.